I know it's been a while since my last video, but I've been sort of waiting for the dust to settle after the format rotation, deciding what decks I want to play as well as what content I want to make. I have a few ideas in mind, and this was one of them. My wish list of cards I want added to the Pokemon TCG. I've narrowed it down to 3 topics and drew up some concept pieces to help illustrate them. So, without further ado, let's start with number 3. Something that I know quite a few people have asked for. Finish printing the Megas. There actually aren't that many missing, and it's kind of strange that they just didn't receive cards. The one I want the most is Mega Medicham. It's one of my favorite Megas, with the other 2 being Mawile and Altaria. Yeah, I didn't get very lucky, as the other 2 are barely playable, but at least they exist. I feel bad for all the other people whose favorite Megas haven't been printed. Part of the reason players are so passionate about the trading card game is because they just love Pokemon. So to have a card that's just never printed is sort of a letdown. Moving on to the second topic on the list, I really want to see Ace Spec cards return. I started playing competitive rather recently, and have only ever used them in Expanded. But I just love the idea of Ace Spec cards. The fact that these cards are quite powerful but you only get to choose one, it's just a great way to add your personal touch to a deck. An idea I had for some new Ace Spec cards are the Tapu's terrain abilities. They would be tool cards that could only be attached to the respective Tapu. Pictured here is a concept drawing of grassy terrain. It would be nice to have them representative of the in-game effects, like boosting the damage of grass type moves and granting some recovery. Whether it's balanced out by low values or by requiring Bulu to be active for it to take effect, I think it would just be a really cool addition to the game, especially since all of the Tapus are playable. Now with the other 2 subjects, I've been talking mostly towards the TCG players, but I didn't forget about the collectors. I'm a sucker for nice looking cards myself, which is why the next concept is for full art stadiums. While the flip stadiums look great, I think this treatment should be applied to all stadiums, or at least the ones that impact the meta. Shown here is a concept drawing of Scorched Earth as a full art stadium. It would be cool to see it printed horizontally, similar to break cards. I feel like this is rather important for a full art stadium, as it allows both players to view the artwork and rules text on the card, while also allowing more room for said artwork to be displayed, as most environmental landscapes are depicted in landscape. That's the end of my TCG wish list. I hope you liked my ideas. If you have any of your own, be sure to leave them in a comment below. Until next time, this has been the Ecourts. Goodbye.